Hey everyone, TNG Street Rider here, and I am very glad to show you guys the newest Marvel hero, Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is a melee range. I don't know. It's really hard to describe him. So let's just go ahead and take a look at his trees real quick. He has three abilities, as you of course can see. He has his change, which is all of his melee moves mostly. This chain lash does actually have very low, very high range on it, but mostly his chain skills are going to be his melee abilities. And then we have his Hellfire tree, which deals with his Hellfire, very specific there. We have his Inferno, which is an amazing AoE skill. I actually use it a lot. We have Hellfire, which is his ranged basic attack. I am not too keen on this. And I'll show you the animation and what it looks like in a minute, but you guys will hopefully agree with me. And then we have his Vengeance tree, which mostly deals with his motorcycle riding, which looks absolutely fantastic in this game. And then for his signature power is of course Pennant Stare, which is a single target high DPS move. And we have Hell on Wheels for his ultimate ability, which, let me just tell you guys, looks fantastic. Absolutely amazing job done by Gazillion on that. So as you guys can see, I am in a brand new daily that I'm showing off for the first time. It's called Asgard. It was released with the Asgard content, of course. And to let you guys know what I'm working at, I am level 60 on Ghost Rider. I am using his uniques, and I'm actually going to switch that out to cosmics. And the reason for that is because the cosmic items will actually give you guys a more realistic expectation of what to expect when you're playing him. The uniques are nice, don't get me wrong. But the chance of you getting full 5 slots of uniques is pretty low, unless you grind for a lot of hours. So cosmics are a lot easier to get because there are multiple ways to get them, and I just feel that it's better to show you guys an accurate representation of the character rather than the boisterous unique filled appearance. So he does have the 2 costumes. He has his default, is how a lot of people will know him from the Ghost Rider movies, and then he does have his classic costume, or is it right there, Ghost Rider original. It is $9.50, so kind of expensive. The character itself looks like he's going to launch at $13.50 or 1,300 G's, if you prefer me saying that. But either way, he's definitely a character that they've shown a lot of love to, and definitely in his most of his animations anyway. To give you a rundown on what I use Chain Lash, I use Hell from Above, Inferno, Flay, Ride, which is just a movement power skill, Chains Ablaze, and a Pennant Stare, and then I have Hellfire as its other basic. So first I'll show you Chain Lash. And it may not look, I mean, it looks amazing to me. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but as you can see, the detail he leaves in the ground when he's swinging his chains, and the range on it is absolutely massive, considering it's a melee skill. So very nice skill there. Hell from Above is kind of like Death from Above from Iron Man, but with a motorcycle. As you can see though, absolutely fantastic animations on this. Okay, we have Hellfire, which is really his main AoE, and it looks amazing. They've done a really nice job on that, as you can see. Then we have Flay, which creates a shockwave and sends enemies around. I'm sorry, knockdown. 15% chance of knockdown. but it looks fantastic. From there we have Ride, which is just what it says. Hop on the bike, go for a ride. And it leaves Hellfire in his path, so it does do damage. It's not as fast as some other movement powers, but it does look cool. Then we have Chains of Blade, which is a passive and an active. And he's invulnerable. And then this will do additional damage when I turn it on, but it's cooldown based. And then Hellfire, I am not too impressed with, and I would actually get rid of it on the live. I would not use it on live. It's basically just Johnny Storm's Fireball, so it's nothing special. It does have the cool Hellfire effect on it, but that's not enough to warrant taking it. Ghost Rider can be ranged, but I personally would not recommend it. But here we go, we're in Asgard. We're going to go ahead and see what it looks like. And from my time that I spent with Ghost Rider, I was very impressed. I did not start him out at level 60. I actually took the time to level him to about, I don't know, the first 3-4 chapters. Basically because I wanted to be able to speak to how he felt when he was leveling up the normal way. And he actually felt fantastic. He's very strong. There's not really any problems specifically with the with leveling whatever way you want. He doesn't get a lot of moves while he's leveling up, which is unfortunate, but he is an absolute blast to play. Mostly because even his level 1 skills look absolutely fantastic, and it really makes the character more thrilling to play as, in my opinion. So, as you see, I'm stuck right now because I'm surrounded by things. But he does a lot of AoE damage, and it's very easy to cut through tons of groups of enemies without even realizing it. And kill the Brush Giant. There we go. Hop on the bike. And so far, Ghost Rider has been an absolute pleasure to play. As of right now, I would definitely recommend him as a purchase. I mean, he looks great. He's fun to play. He does a lot of nice things for the group as well. Most of his spell effects look great. The ones that lack in spell visuals, I guess, the ones that don't look as cool, are actually very useful. So that's kind of a trade-off that you have to make on some powers, unfortunately. But he is cool. He does reasonable damage. I haven't noticed that he does anything spectacular, when it comes to single target DPS, but his AoE DPS is absolutely massive. In addition, he has reasonable survivability for a melee tank, especially considering that he doesn't have to go full-on melee in order to get the most of his damage. He can kind of stay back a bit, which is a nice change of pace for people who are tired of dying in melee constantly. That being said, he's not a tank, so you do have to be a little bit more careful than you would be with some other characters who have lots of damage mitigation. But his damage mitigation is really good. It's strong. It's not Hulk strong, but it shouldn't be. You know what I mean? So it's a really nice balance between the two. And I think people will massively enjoy what Ghost Rider is bringing to the table in terms of both DPS and gameplay style. He's very, very true to the character, and that's great. You know, that's what people want to see. I think, or at least that's what I believe. I talked about this on my stream, but you know, every Marvel hero is somebody's favorite. Even if he's not your personal favorite, there's somebody out there that loves him. And it's really nice to see that Gazillion has given so much love and attention to a character that he's not everyone's favorite, but he is a lot of people's favorite. And he deserves all the love and attention that he's got, and he's turned out absolutely fantastic. Even if you're not a fan of Ghost Rider, he is definitely worth the purchase if you have the extra money. I don't know why I'm on fire. I don't believe I should be. It's maybe a bug, but it does look cool. But as you can see, this is the new Asgard mission. You have to defeat the Raiders and defeat the elf at the end. Takes place at the end of the new Asgard zone. Very, very nice looking. And I don't know why I still keep going after the orbs. It's a bad habit. But even his sound effects are amazing. Not quite sure if you can hear him talking. I haven't heard him say anything recently. But the voice actor for Ghost Rider did an amazing job, which the voice actor for Gambit also did an absolutely amazing job. So wherever these guys are getting their voice actors, they have a lot of talent available.
You will be a lesson to others.
See, I mean, it sounds great. Very true to the character. It kind of almost sounds like the stuff that they use in the Ghost Rider movie, but not quite. It's not quite that character quality. Possibly because it's a different voice actor speaking, but regardless, it is quite fitting for the character. The Hellfire burns with a nice effect on it. The chains sound great when they make contact with the enemy. The motorcycles, when they rev up, sound absolutely fantastic. It's a little weak when it's running, but when it first starts up, it sounds great. Yeah, great, absolutely great. All in all, there's not really much else that I can say. Yeah, you know, Ghost Rider is one of the more expensive releases that they've done, but he's also been shown probably a lot more love in the development cycle. There's penance there, and I'm actually going to show you guys his ultimate here. As soon as those flames burn out. Alright, here we go with his ultimate. Hell on Wheels. That's cool, right? You get to control the bike. The bike goes where your mouse pointer goes. But it does absolutely amazing amounts of damage. It's all AoE damage, but it does high single target damage as well. He's just a really well...
wise. You will learn from this taste of hell.
Yes, you will learn from this taste of hell. He's just a really well put together character. Gazillion has really outdone themselves this time when it comes to the character that they are releasing. And Ghost Rider will be available this Friday, which is December 20th for those who are watching this video in the future. December 20th, 2013. Ghost Rider is our holiday hero, which is a little strange, but hey, Merry Christmas from hell. My name is TGN Street Rider. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time in January 2014 with Nightcrawler.